Hey everyone, it's Aaron Hughes from FuDog Group, and in this video, I want to share with you something about productivity that I've been paying attention to lately. I've not heard anyone else talking about this, but it's kind of come up for me as something to watch, and I wanted to share some insight with you, and you might want to watch this in your own daily schedule as well. So, before I get into what it is that I'm specifically paying attention to, let me set the stage by saying we all have, let's call them two types of tasks. One type of task is a task that we do daily that repeats day after day. So, for example, I work out every day. I do these videos every day. What's another one? Oh, I delegate. I've got a team member that I delegate to every day. So, those are some examples. Like it's on my schedule, I cross it off, and I do it every single day. The other type of task that we do is, let's call it a one-off task, right? It's not repeating. We do it, we handle it, we cross it off, and we don't expect it to repeat again. So a couple of examples from my day, like literally today, is we have an event coming up, and so Mike and I are working on a couple of the printable worksheets. It's not something I do every day. It's like, we talk about what needs to be on the worksheet and build it. We look at it, right? So I cross it off. Another one is I had to run to the store today. So once that's done, I cross it off. Another one was I'm traveling soon. Actually, by the time you watch this, I might already be traveling, but as I'm recording it, I'm traveling soon. And I need to grab my passport and make sure I have some travel toothpaste. So one-off tasks that don't repeat, right? So we got those two types of tasks. Here's what I've been paying attention to is how often do I carry the one-off tasks over another day and another day? In fact, I found a purple marker, a purple highlighter, and every time I move a task from one day to the next, a one-off task that I should have done one day and moved it to the next, I highlight it with a purple highlighter the next day so that I can go in and say, oh, I was supposed to do that yesterday and I didn't, but it's on my list today. And some days there are two or three of those things that got carried over. Here's why it's important to note that. Because when we have busy schedules, it's really easy for us to do the most urgent thing. It's really easy for us to do the easy thing or the fun thing. And I'm going to guess, and it's been the case for me, but I'm going to guess that maybe for you, some of the stuff you're carrying over, those one-off tasks, are things you're actually avoiding for some reason. Maybe it's hard. Maybe it's confusing, or you don't have a lot of clarity on it, or it's emotionally challenging for whatever reason. But there could be a whole bunch of reasons why it gets carried over from one day to the next. And um, but it's easy to not notice that because you don't do it one day, you move it to the next, and if you don't highlight it like I do, then it's just another task that you have to do tomorrow, and then it's easy to get to leave it and move it over again. So for me, I am looking at right now the one-off tasks that get carried over from one day to the next, and I'm highlighting them in an unusual color that stands out for me as something that, for whatever reason, I haven't done the day before. I moved it over. I didn't do it. Um, Maybe I was busy. Maybe it's a challenging task that I'm lacking clarity on. Maybe there's an emotional component that is keeping me, from wanting to do it. And it stands out, and then I'm able to hopefully prioritize them and then even like gather up the courage or the information or whatever I need to push through those tasks. So it's been really helpful for me. I've been doing that for a couple of weeks now, and it's been insightful to see there are a couple things that I'm moving over day after day without thinking about it. I was doing it unconsciously until I started highlighting it. And once I started doing that, I've become way more intentional in making sure that I'm identifying those things and then trying to not carry them over more than one day. And if I find myself carrying things over repeatedly, then that's a signal to me that I need to be doing something else additionally on this task, either getting more clarity or navigating a complex situation or whatever. So anyway, I hope that was helpful for you. It's been really insightful for me, and I can't say it's made me like way more productive, but it has helped me to understand myself better and understand that some of my projects are easy and fun to do, and some of them require a bit more than I sometimes realize. So anyway, grab yourself a purple highlighter or some other highlighter and make a note of the stuff you are unintentionally carrying over from one day to the next. All right, have an amazing day, everyone, and I'll see you on the next video.